together, together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to my circle. We've started a brand new month. And in this brand new month of February, we're celebrating something. It's called Black History Month. So we're going to talk about that today. And we're also going to learn about the letter M. But before we do those things, let's do calendar. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So today we're talking about the word Saturday. So let's count together to see what number Saturday falls on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Saturday is the 7th day of the week. The very last day of the week. The weekend. So let's look at the word Saturday. The last time we looked at the word Saturday, we saw that it begins with the letter S that makes the S sound. So let's look at the second letter. Do you remember that we were talking about vowels? Our vowels are A, E, I, O, U. And we said that the vowels like to say their own names sometimes, and sometimes they make a different sound. This time, in the word Saturday, the vowel doesn't say its name. It says ah, ah. So s, ah, s, ah, s, ah. Saturday, Saturday. And if today was Saturday, we would sing, today is Saturday, today is Saturday, today is Saturday, all day long. Today is Saturday, today is Saturday, today is Saturday, all day long. Maintenant en français, now in French. Il y a 7 jours dans une semaine. Dimanche, lundi, mardi et mercredi. Jeudi, vendredi et samedi. Voilà, voilà les jours de la semaine. So we know that Saturday is on the 7th day of the week. So let's count to 7 in French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is how we say 7 in French. Now let's look at the word samedi. Samedi also starts with an S that says S. And the second letter is also a vowel that says A. Samedi, samedi, samedi. Now if you wanted to tell someone in French that today is Saturday, you would say aujourd'hui c'est samedi. Très bien. Now let's do the months of the year. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. There are 12 months in a year. So we've already finished January, the first month of the year. And now we're in the second month of the year called February. And the way that we say February in French is février. Can you say that? Février. Très bien. How is the weather? Is it sunny? How is the weather? Is it raining? How is the weather? Is it snowing? How's the weather where you live? Well, guess what happened here? We have been having a lot of snow. It snowed, it snowed, and it snowed, and we have so much, it's very, very high, but it's not very cold. It's actually very nice outside. So do you want to sing the snow song because it snowed so much? All right, let's sing that together. Il neige, il neige, il neige dans la rue. Il neige, il neige, il neige. Monsieur l'hiver, bonjour. Do you remember the continents song that we sang, that we learned last week? We learned the continent song and we learned how to recognize the continents using the Montessori color system. Now on the Montessori continent globe, the continents have a specific shape and a color. So orange is North America, pink is South America, and green is Africa. And these are the three continents that we're going to be talking about today when we talk about Black History Month. Now, a long time ago, some Black people were brought from the continent of Africa, and they were taken to the continent of North America, which has the countries of Canada, the United States of America, and around here, there's some islands called the West Indian Islands. So they were taken to these places to work as slaves. Now, being a slave is not fun. It means that you have to work hard and you don't get any money. So these Black people were taken to North America and the West Indian Islands to work as slaves. They were also taken to South America to work as slaves, and they did not enjoy being slaves. Some of the slaves that worked in the southern part of the United States of America were able to escape. They were able to run away, and they went up north to northern states like New York and Philadelphia, and they were free. And they also went to Canada. So this book that I got from the library talks about how Canadians celebrate Black History Month. Here we can see a picture of some Africans being brought from Africa on ships and taken to North America and South America and the West Indian Islands as slaves, to work as slaves. And they were not very happy. Slaves were taken from Africa and brought on ships. No, they weren't happy at all. Now, one of the places where some of the African slaves that escaped from the southern parts of the United States went to were Upper Canada, which includes Ontario, and they also a lot of them went to Nova Scotia. And in Nova Scotia, they built a community called Africville. Africville was a village in Nova Scotia. Black people there built it, but other people wanted the land. Isn't that sad? They built it, but other people wanted the land. They made everyone leave, and they tore down their houses and the church, and they made them leave. That was very, very mean. But you can go to Africville, to where Africville was, and you can go and see what the church used to look like, because they rebuilt the church and it is now a museum. So people can visit the Africville Museum. They learn and remember the town's history. So the holiday Black History Month started in the United States of America, but people in Canada wanted to celebrate it too. And this woman, her name is Jean Augustine, she decided that it was a good idea to celebrate it in Canada too. So she brought the holiday to Canada, the celebration to Canada. And in February 1996, that was the first time that Black History Month was celebrated in Canada. And the people really, really enjoyed it. And the government thought that it was a good idea. So in 2008, the government decided that, yes, it is a holiday in Canada now. And so every February, Black History Month is celebrated in Canada. And Canada Post issues a stamp to celebrate Black History Month. And this stamp has the picture of Rosemary Brown. Now, Rosemary Brown was the very first woman, the very first Black woman to run for Parliament in Canada. Run from a political party in Canada. Sorry. And here is a picture of Viola Desmond. Now, Viola Desmond was a teacher and a businesswoman. She had her own salon. And one day, she decided to go to the movies. And she paid 2 cents extra so that she can sit up front. But those seats were just for white people. And she was told, you have to move and go to the balcony where Black people sit. And she said, but I paid my 2 cents extra. I should be able to sit here. And they said, no, you cannot. And they arrested her. Well, she was able to come out of prison because they did not do a good thing. And so Viola Desmond fought for civil rights. Civil rights is when you think that everybody should have the same privileges, whether you're Black or white. You should be able to sit where you want to in the movie theater. So Viola Desmond fought for civil rights. And in 2018, a special $10 bill was made, and it has Viola's picture on it. Now, there are some special places that you can visit in Canada that has some Black history to learn. And one of the places is the Josiah Henson House. Josiah Henson was a slave, and he became free in Canada. Then he led other slaves to freedom. Josiah used the Underground Railroad. This was not a real railroad with trains on it. It was a way that people traveled. They stopped at safe places. Now, visitors can learn more about the Underground Railroad, and there are several historic places in southern Ontario. And here is where Josiah Henson's house is. This is the Josiah Henson house, and it's also called Uncle Tom's Cabin. And there was a book written about it, Uncle Tom's Cabin. Now, the Underground Railroad, the stations, the places where the people stopped, the houses where they hid were called stations. And many people walked there or rode on horses. And Black History Month celebrates a long history, but people should honor this history all year long, not just in February, but all year long, because Black Canadians make history every day. And isn't that true? We make history every day. So Black history should be celebrated all year long. All right, are you ready to hear what Detective Dave has in store for us today? So we are going to learn about the letter M. The letter M says, like when you taste something really good. Most of the cows on Uncle Larry's farm are milked by machine. The cows must be milked early in the morning before the milk truck arrives. Molly is more nervous than the other cows and does not like the milking machine. So Aunt Mary makes Molly happy by milking her by hand. One morning, Mother and the children met with Mary in the barn to watch the milking. Molly did not mind when they each took a turn to do the milking. When Jen tried to make the milk go in the pail, she missed and had to mop it up. Molly was very contented when Mary was milking her, and she quietly mooed, as if to say, "Thank you very much." Detective Dave listened to Molly. Then looking at her face, he said, "Molly's nose looks like the letter M, and she is making the sound of the letter M. Mmm, mmm." Let's look at Molly's nose. Yes, Molly's nose does look like the letter M. Molly Milk Cow says, "Mmm, mmm, mmm." Now let's look at our picture. Let's see, what do we have? I see some mushrooms in the pail. We have 2 mice. We have the milk in the bucket. We have a mug. Let's see, Molly Milk Cow. And Mary. Mary is milking Molly. And that's it. So Molly Milk Cow says, "Mmm, mmm, mmm." For the action for this one is you put your finger on your lip and you go, "Mmm, mmm, mmm." So let's review our other sounds to make sure that we have them all, because we have a lot of singing to do today. We have to go from A to M. A, B, K, D, E, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. All right, let's see if we can remember all of our actions. Are you ready? All right. A says A. A says A. Apple on the tree says A, A, A. B says B. B says B. Bobby with his bag says B, B, B. C says K. C says K. Curly-headed Colin says K, K, K. D says D. D says D. Drummer Dave says D, D, D. E says E. E says E. Egg in a cup says E, E, E. F says F. F says F. Fiona's funny baby says F, F, F. G says G. G says G. Gobbling goose says G, G, G. H says H. H says H. Harry Humphrey says H, H, H. I says I. I says I. Ink on the desk says I, I, I. J says J. J says J. Jello in a jug says J, J, J. K says K. K says K. Kitchen chair breaking says K, K, K. L says L. L says L. Long leg Larry says L, L, L. M says M. M says M. Molly Milk Cow says M, M, M. Boy, that's a lot, and that's where we'll end today. So we're getting more sounds, and the more that we get sounds, then we can put the sounds together and read words. So I'm looking forward to the time when we do that. All right, so moms and dads, If you want more information on the Fun Family Phonics System, you can go to the website www.funfamilyphonics.com and get more information there. And moms and dads, if you enjoy my video and they're helping, I would like you to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And boys and girls, we've done a lot of learning today and it's time to say goodbye. So, see you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile, give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. Goodbye, boys and girls. See you next time.